you see this here. This is the most commonly played chess game in the entire of lichess. You see this here. This is the most played Masters game in the Masters database. You see this here. This is my most commonly played opening with white. This is as black. This with Magnus Carlsen as white, and this as Magnus Carlsen as black. Hi guys, welcome to another video of ViChess, and today I'm going to be showing you the most common openings in each of the databases, and I'm going to be showing you mine, and then I'm going to be showing you Magnus's, and I might choose some others. We'll see. Okay, so, and you'll learn some openings along the way, and it's interesting to know what is the trend. It's not the trend, but it's the most popular thing ever played on lichess, and I think it's been this game for 4 years so far. Okay, so if you didn't know this, this is called the Italian game. This game. And the idea is to attack this weak F7 pawn. Obviously, if you do know this, you can... I wouldn't skip forward, but... Yeah, no, I'll just stay here and go and get a snack. Okay. So, the idea of bishop c5 is to stop the knight from coming here to try and attack the square. Otherwise, so that if they come here, which has happened in a game to me once, don't forget that, it happens in, it happens in games sometimes. And look at the stockfish, -7, -6, yeah, -6. See this? You're just down a full piece. This is horrible. Okay. c3 is played next, and then the idea of this is to build up a strong center and claim black to be useless, basically. So what black is like, I don't want to be bullied and pushed around, so they go knight to f6. You still continue d4. Obviously, you have to take here. Oh, if you go bishop b6, it's just quite weakening. It's just because your knight has to move away. And yes, so it's got one. You've got one defender. It's got one. Wait, sorry. Basically, if you take here, you just lose a piece. Okay. Usually it's ed4. And then, most people, there's a complicated line with e5, which I've learned, which is e5, d5, bishop b5, knight to e4, cd4, bishop b6. And it leads to lots of complicated stuff, but cd4 just keeps, c takes d4, keeps the position fairly simple, and you'll see now. This is a sacrifice of a pawn. That's right, this just hangs the pawn for no reason. But you'll understand. Okay. So, one thing you should take into account here is that, if you take here, taking here for them isn't a great option because of the move bishop a3. If they take this, they get slammed with rook e1 check, and they'd have to go knight to e7, and now you have bishop takes e7, queen takes e7, and then you get to take this piece first. I mean, it's okay either way, but yeah, exactly. This isn't even a game on that. So yeah. The idea of this is to sacrifice a pawn for development. Obviously, if you take here, just remember it's rook takes e4, and it's a slight advantage for white. Okay. And now obviously you can't. If they take here, obviously again you're gonna lose it. But here, if you'd gone something weird like, what's enough engine? Like say that. Then you can just, never mind, nothing. Okay, and then bishop d3 is just, yeah. Rook e8, keeping the tension. You should try and connect the rooks now, which they've done. The most popular game, and the most popular game's first in accuracy. Oh, skip forward about 50 turns. And now black is slightly better. F6 wasn't the best move. The best move was to play rook e6 with the idea of... Actually, Stockfish has lots of ideas. But honestly, I would have. Let's see. I would have probably played something like c6 or c5, to be honest. c5 isn't actually too bad. c5 isn't as bad as f6. They went f6, bishop f4. They went c6. Yeah, c5. I like doing c5 in general, and then take. I don't know why this would be an inaccuracy. I think it's just Stockfish being annoying. Okay, and now this starts becoming a unique game. This is a blunder because that just hangs a piece, yeah. So after rook takes e1, which happens in the game, then it's just queen takes g7, and let's say rook e8, rook takes and takes. You're still up black is still up a piece, and I think, oh yeah, you should have just got in the position. Whoever played this as black, they should have just gone here. I see they had low time, but not that low time. And this is just shuffling, and then they walk their king too close. This is a blunder. Actually, I really don't know why this blunder. If you know anything I'm confused about, ask me in the comments. Tell me in the comments or ask me anything. And black won the most played lichess game. Oh yes. Have belief in yourself if you're playing as black. Okay, let's go. Next, Masters game. Sicilian defense. So this is basically Sicilian defense. The idea is something like this usually. And it's basically you don't give up the center, but you keep a fairly cramped position in exchange for an open c file, and usually white will long castle in the open Sicilian because they get lots of attacks, and they can go g4 h4 when black castle kingside, which doesn't usually happen. Like I said, I don't know this loads, but yeah, we'll just look through these moves. So this is called the Nyadorf Sicilian, and it's one of the most commonly played. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it's one of the it's the most commonly played opening in both lichess, player, and Masters. So you know this is a good move. The idea of a6 is to prevent this move, and it's a waiting move, as you can see. And the idea is basically to go b5. You can go b5 later in the game and go fianchetto the bishop. Fianchettoing is basically moving the bishop one square, like we'll play something random. Oh, that's an actual. This is an opening. You see, there are thousands of moves here. This is called the freak attack. This is called the nothing. This is called the Amsterdam variation. This is called the nothing. This is called the nothing. This is called the Opavensky variation. This is called the Lipinski attack. Are you excited? Yes. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the thing. And fianchetto is basically where you move the bishop one square at this diagonal to get control of long diagonals, such as, let's say this, something like that. So the idea is to get control of the center without actually getting pawns on it. You control it with the bishops. Anyway, just some information, so it's helpful. Sorry, what did they play now? Okay, bishop e3 is just a normal move, and this is kind of confusing. So in the Sicilian, as I said, the open c file is really important, and b5, b4, b5, b4, a5 and a4 can come. And meanwhile, white will be going g4, which is what happened in the game. b5, g5, b4. The thing is, when you castle opposite sides, you have to start attacking your opponent, because these pawns are basically worthless. Otherwise, you do nothing. And the aim of the game in chess is to checkmate the king, isn't it? So, that's the thing. Anyway. And they both like to go backwards. They continue attacking. This looks amazing, doesn't it? This looks spectacular. This feels like something you're watching in a film. Yes, it is. Look at that. They just gave away a bishop. And it's equal. It's equal. It's equal, people. That's right, it's equal. Yes, it's equal. It's equal. And for some crazy reasons which you don't know. So probably don't play this. I probably wouldn't play the Sicilian right now, especially for your beginner intermediate. I mean, I'm trying to learn the Sicilian, and it's hard enough. Anyway, I couldn't continue the evaluation later on, but if we look at this game, for example, from move 25, we can just skip through the game a bit. As you can see, there was quite an attack on the king. Very dramatic game. Both kings are extremely weak. However, the white king was very. Even though the white king was very let me see 1 minute. I really don't understand how rook takes is best. Just tell me in the comments if you do, though. So the thing is, I think the idea is that white's king is wide open, but oh yeah, it's threatening mate one, isn't it? Yeah, it's threatening mate. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry, my mind is. Bleh. That's the word. So the idea of this is, I think, black is trying to expose white's open king, but these pawn advancements here are showing that the black king is really weak as well. And I think they just weren't able to break through. That was their only advantage. And obviously they were down the exchange, so quite sure that black just resigned. Okay, and now this is my most played opening as white. Okay. I won this game, by the way, so I recommend you don't play like this person did. Let me see a minute. Okay, anyway. Let me see 1 minute. Oh, one thing you might have noticed is how c5 is better than knight to f6. That's actually true. I'll just explain why. With knight to f6, it's +1 already. Look at c5. c5 is 0.18. Plus 0.8. So the idea is because of the martial defense isn't really good at all. Because most people who actually take back, let's see here, lots of people go knight to f6, and it's just not good. Because most people go knight c3 back, which isn't good either. You should be going c takes d5. If your opponents play this, do it against them, punish it. So I win a lot of my games like this. Knight to f6, and you've just got a full strong pawn center, and it's good for you. So remember this, yeah. Okay, e4, grabbing space, b5, a4. Taking is horrendous, seriously. And now you can just take the pawn, I'm pretty sure, but I went knight to e5, which is quite a... just remember, this was from 3 months ago or something. Oh, instead of playing queen h5, I... Thing is here, you can go queen h5, take there, and you win the exchange. The exchange is where you win a piece. It's where you win a minor piece, which is a bishop or a knight, but you lose a rook. So if you're down the exchange, you've got a minor piece, but your opponent has a rook, and obviously if you're up the exchange, it's latter. I mean the opposite. Okay. Let's see this game. Oh, dramatic. And now this game was. Yeah, okay. So obviously, look out for tactics. Even only in the opening like this. This isn't really an opening anymore, though. This is a really silly Joker game where I won. See how I won. I wonder what King F1 was. Do any of you wonder what King F1 was? Do you think that this was... Oh. This is not drawn. Why did I do this? Was I okay? I did win this, but why did I do this? Why did I go through all of this? Why? Why? I mean, I won, but why? Please don't do this in your games. I know you want to disrespect your opponents, but don't do it like this, because you might lose or draw. I mean, draw or even lose the game. Okay, next. Yeah, this is a tournament game which I played. This is an 8-year-old, if you're wondering, and I lost to him twice. Anyway, so this is my most commonly played opening as black. Yes, okay. So actually, knight to a5 is best move now, which I had known for a while, and let's just talk about this game actually in particular. This game was quite interesting. This is a bad move because I should have just brought the king in and stopped the rook from getting any closer. But I think just nervousness was what took advantage of me. That's not good because of knight to h4. And now who's stopping that pawn? I mean, I know that, but still. Now they just consolidate and they're trying to attack you. And it's just really just see this, see this, see this. You're being. It's just horrible. Anyway. Apparently they blundered by taking. Now let me tell you something. You can take this pawn. Oh, never mind. You can't. You can't take the pawn. I said nothing. Okay, this is an inaccuracy because of. Well, as I said, nervousness makes you do mad things. Like g5 here is just winning. Oops. As I said, just queen f8 here is just winning. It's not winning, but it's slightly better for you, or at least equal. But this move here just blunders the draw. And now we're gonna turn off Stockfish. We're gonna how do you close this? No, I have no clue. Okay, anyway. 1 minute. Okay, close your eyes. Oh yes. Okay, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Okay, thank you. So, white. Wait 1 minute. Okay, so the idea of this is, I win now because his knight's trapped. And I just go king d7 next, and there's no way for him to stop that. He has a full queen attacking my king, and he can't do anything about it. Yes. Okay. This is a complete blunder. See, king f7 again. Look for trapped pieces, honestly. You have to keep on looking for trapped pieces, because I could have won this game easily. But now you see, I was in an endgame. In endgames you make blunders, and I lost the game. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I don't really have time to show anything else. Yeah, thanks. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. ViChess out.